What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here. It is the 20th of September, coming at you guys with our YouTube Play of the Day video for today's slate. We got two spots tonight that I'll be rolling with. But first, if you could, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We will have two spots on today's slate. I'm sure you guys will actually kind of know ahead of time what we're going on. But we've got to recap. Right, we were 12 and we're on a 12-3 run prior to yesterday. We're going down to 12-4. Acuna came through. Adley Rutschman and the Orioles in the mix of a playoff race almost got no-no'd by Drew Hutchinson or whoever threw, Alexander, whatever. Both those guys are below average arms, and the Orioles just could not do anything. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Obviously, we wanted to continue our run there on our YouTube Play of the Day videos for some baseball there, but I do really like today's slate. I think that we have two good spots here. We'll have an article out as well for Pine later in the day. But gotta make sure I switch that up to 16. Gotta make sure we add. Obviously, still upset about last night's fantasy football game. I had you guys saw I posted what I had on Twitter. And that last garbage, when Kirk Cousins threw his last interception, I ended up going up by 9, and then I just needed the Eagles to run the clock out, and they couldn't. And then Kirk Cousins gets garbage yards all the way down the field. So yeah, it really sucked like that. I had a chance in a game that I should not have had a chance in, and Josh Allen didn't play the entire fourth quarter. I had to switch Gabe Davis out. It was awful. It was awful. I should have won this week, but hey, it is what it is. But we're back on the baseball grind, and let's get to it. We'll start out here with the Braves Braves team total over 5. This is actually going to kind of correlate with my other play as well. But I love this spot. Obviously, everybody's going to probably be rolling with it as well with Patrick Corbin on the bump there. But yeah, he's been absolutely terrible versus Atlanta this year. We'll go into the game logs of him pitching against Atlanta. He gave up 6 runs on 9 hits in 2 2/3 in his first outing against Atlanta. Second outing against Atlanta, 6 innings, 4 earned. Third outing, 5 innings, 6 runs allowed. So he hit that number. The Nationals bullpen shut him out there. So in the second game, so they hit it in 2 of 3 so far. But really, what I'm looking at here is just the pure numbers here of all of these hitters. Okay, Acuna has a 286 batting average against him. That's like one of the lowest. Dansby has the lowest at 235. But then we get into the big boys, right? Austin Riley, 300, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Even Ozuna, right? He's got 2 homers in his career off of him. Olsen obviously been crushing him, 556 batting average against, 3 RBIs. And also Travis d'Arnaud, quietly batting 375 there, 6 for 16. All of these dudes have crazy numbers against Patrick Corbin. Corbin has been obviously terrible this year. His numbers on the road, 7.83 ERA. He is heading into Atlanta. Still has a 6.61 ERA in the second half, and that's following 2 pretty decent outings, right? 7 innings, 1 run against the Mets, and then 6 innings, 1 run against the Orioles, and you still have over a 6.5 ERA for the whole second half. That just shows you how bad he was to start it, and I think we can see that again today. Even if Corbin goes, 6 innings, 3 runs, we're going to end up seeing a bullpen here. And Atlanta obviously crushes at home, so I really like the Braves to take care of business and get us to at least 6 runs here on this slate today. And then we're going into play number 2. A guy I love backing in Nick Lodolo and obviously Austin Riley. I just talked to you guys a little bit about Austin Riley. Crushes Patrick Corbin in his career. But also, obviously, I talk about him every time he faces a lefty. His numbers are absolutely absurd. Let's get into Nick Lodolo a little bit. I haven't talked about him much, but I have been backing him quite a bit. I was at the game where he pitched against the Brewers. He absolutely diced us up. He has 31 strikeouts over his last 20 innings, with 2 games in double digits with the 11 strikeout game against the Brewers and the Pirates. He's throwing the ball extremely well. I like how they're letting him kind of get deeper, right? Earlier in the season, we're seeing 79, 90s, 89, 79, 67 even against the Cardinals. But he's cleared 100 pitches in his last 4 outings, and he's been absolutely electric, right? He's got a 2.21 ERA in the month over his 3 starts. Red Sox are good, right? I'm not going to talk shit about the Red Sox, but the Red Sox have a 26% K rate versus lefties. Lodolo's stuff has been wipeout. He's huge. He's got great stuff. His slider is elite. 6'6", 205. Young pitcher, wants to make his name right now, and he's doing it right now with, 3 starts with only allowing 5 runs, 31 Ks. Unbelievable. I expect him to continue that tonight and dominate this Red Sox lineup. And obviously, like I said, Austin Riley came through yesterday with a home run facing off against Corbin. I have no other real thoughts on this one, right? He's 8 for 27 career, but he's got 2 homers, 3 doubles. He's just been elite. Obviously, this month he's been falling down a bit, but obviously it's falling down for him and not for everybody in the league, right? I think he was batting like 210 or something this month, but he's Austin Riley, right? He's going to bounce right back. Obviously, he's going into a huge playoff push here for the Braves. Braves and Mets obviously still fighting for that division title. So sign me up, Austin Riley, to get a hit along with Nick Lodolo, 6 Ks. That's a FanDuel line there. And then the Braves team total over 5, -118 over on FanDuel as well. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we'll be able to continue this winter. So have a good one, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for Pass the Prop.